Good evening, one and all. A warm and pleasant evening to everyone gathered virtually for day 2 of the AICT Training and Learning Sponsored Faculty Development Program on the theme Developing Future Ready Educators for the NEP 2020 Vision, organized by the School of Business, Department of Business Administration, VET Institute of Arts and Science, Co-Education College. On behalf of the management, principal, dean, and organizing team, I extend a warm welcome to all our distinguished participants, resource persons, and faculty members from various institutions across the country. Yesterday's session gave us deep insights into NEP 2020 and the evolving educational landscape. Today, we continue this intellectual journey with more enlightening sessions that will strengthen our understanding and teaching practices for the future ready classroom. Now, moving on to the third session of today's program, it gives me immense pleasure to invite Dr. K.P. Balraj, Associate Professor, Department of Business Administration, VET Institute of Arts and Science College, to introduce our distinguished resource person for the session, Dr. M. Chandramohan, sir. Over to Dr. Balraj.
Thank you, Dr. Kalevani. So, warm greetings to all of you, all the participants, faculty members, and esteemed guests. It's given me immense pleasure to introduce today distinguished resource person for this third session, Dr. Chandramohan, an eminent academician and dedicated professional in the field of economics and education. Dr. Chandramohan currently serves at the Department of Economics at Fisher Haber College, Tiruchirappalli, where he has known for the dynamic teaching and passion for mentoring young minds. With a proven record of academic excellence, he has previously rendered his valuable service at reputed institutions including National College, Loyola College, and Nehru Memorial College, etc. He holds PhD degree in economics from Arinyar Anna Government Arts and Science College, and also he got MPhil, MA, BA degrees from the prestigious St. Joseph College of Tiruchirappalli. His commitment to academic rigor and social research is reflected through his fellowship from the Indian Council of Social Science Research ICSSR New Delhi. Beyond teaching, Dr. Chandramohan has actively contributed to academic social development initiatives. He has been invited as a chief guest to the top of personality development programs in many institutions, including ACT classes, TNPSC, TRB coaching, and impactful community projects like empowering Dalits and tribal peoples in Kodaikanal area. With the expertise spanning communication, motivation, creativity, and time management, Dr. Chandramohan continues to inspire students, peers, like through his professional excellence and human touch. We are truly honored to have him with his today to share his insights and experience in this adult online FDP session. Let all warm welcome Dr. Chandramohan with a big round of applause. Welcome you, sir. Please share your thoughts in this session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We are privileged to have Dr. M. Chandramohan, sir, with us today to share his invaluable insights. Sir, we are eager to listen to your thoughts on this evolving theme of curriculum innovation and outcome based education. Now, I invite Dr. M. Chandramohan, sir, to kindly address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Very good evening to one and all. So it's great pleasure for me to share my knowledge with you. Uh, the topic which is given to me is curriculum innovation and outcome based education. So it was transform learning for dynamic future. See what is meant by innovation? New discovery put into practice as a step.
So today we are going to discuss about curriculum innovation and outcome-based education. Uh, See how we are going to transform ourselves. Are you able to view my video?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Transform learning for dynamic future. See, our students are expecting a great future. They are expecting good learning from the institution. They are joining different courses as per their wish. And if the curriculum is not providing the needs of the student, then it is difficult for them to achieve their goal like employment or for job opportunity. They may not able to do it. Okay, in that case, sir, can you please share the second slide? Second slide, please. Second slide, please. Are you able to hear me? Anybody kindly reply me?
Sir,
Yes,
wait
sir.
for a
Yes,
minute.
sir. We'll hear
Okay,
you.
fine. Let me start with a simple story. I don't know whether there is some technical issue in sharing my slide. Uh, let me start with a small story. So, how curriculum is going to give the outcome-based education? See, there was a school guy named Peter. He is very poor guy. He is unable to study well. He may not be able to concentrate well in his study. He was at present doing his fifth standard, and his teacher named Mary, uh, she was a class teacher. While she was seeing that guy, she was in prejudice or bias. She is not concentrating on that child, but she is uttering a word to the classroom. All dear student, I love all of you. All are my children, but she is not taking care of Peter. Now, situation of Peter is he may not be able to mingle with other class students. He may not be able to mingle with his friends. Now, teacher want to know why this guy is unable to mingle with the other student. So she was asking that guy, why are you not able to listen? Madam, the guy replied, Peter replied, Madam, I'm not able to listen because my parents are not taking care of me. See, some sort of situation happened to each child in our classroom. In that case, she want to know the actual condition of that student from the beginning. So she was checking her progress report. In his first standard, Peter was good in studies. He was performing well in studies, and he was also very chum with all the students in the classroom. Now, in the second standard, he was not able to concentrate on his study. In his second standard, he was not able to concentrate in his study. Now, his mom was ill. See, most of the children in house, the parents are the first teacher. Up to fifth standard or up to even up to 10th standard, the parents are the first teacher. In that situation, they are unable to take care of her children, so he may not be able to perform well. In his third standard, his mom was died, and his father was not taking care of him. So he may not be able to perform well in his studies. In his fourth standard, he was sleepy in the classroom. He may not be able to perform well in the classroom. He may not chum with others. He is not playing with the students. He was always scolded by other classmates. So this situation was happened to that student. And from that situation, the teacher realized that student unable to follow her. So she want to do some changes. She want to do some changes in his career. In that case, he called him, Peter, you are a good guy. You are able to study well. I will take care of you. As we all know that teachers are the second parent to children, second parent to the student. So in that case, the Peter was take care of the teacher, and she was giving special care to that child. And as we are nearing to the Christmas, the same thing happened to Peter. The Christmas was nearing, and each child brings some gift. It was covered with good wrappers. It was very colorful. But Peter, he covered his gift with a brown sheet, and teacher was very curious to know what it is. And in front of the class, teacher opened that gift, and inside that a bangle was there was a bangle which was already worn by somebody else, and there was a perfume. It was half used, and the guy was shamed while seeing that while the teacher was opening in front of the class, and all the students was laughing at the Peter. Now teacher says that, okay, keep quiet. He had bring some gift for me. This is more valuable for me. From that word, the Peter was very excited. He want to he want to listen to the teacher, and he want to make a progress, good progress. In his 10th standard, he had performed well. He got good marks. So the teacher was very happy. He was giving a greetings to the teacher, and the teacher was appreciating him. He was good in studies. Okay. In his 11th and 12th, he had went to other school, and he was sending a letter to the same teacher. And the teacher was surprised to see that he had cleared his 12th standard. He had he had cleared with the district third ranking. Now the teacher was very proud of herself. And she again, after 4 months, 4 years, she received one more letter. In that letter, Peter mentioned that my father has passed away. Now, currently, I had joined MBBS. And when the teacher saw the name of the Peter, it was added with Dr. Peter. She was very surprised to see that. She was so happy. And after a few months, he again posted a letter, and while she was reading that letter, she come to know that he was inviting her for his marriage. And on that marriage party, the teacher also arrived, and Peter asked her to give the wedding ring so that they can go for wedding, or they go for marriage. And the teacher was very happy, and the teacher hugged the Peter and said that, Peter, dear Peter, you treated me as a mother. You treated me as a mother. Now I am so happy for that. When Peter used to smell that, oh, this was the scent of my mother. I can smell my mother in you. And she was very happy. The teacher was very happy. And teacher suddenly murmured a word in Peter's ear, saying that, Peter, till I met you, I had not learned to be a good teacher. See, that was a good message. That was a good message. As a dynamic future, we are going to shape the future of the student. The curriculum is much more important for each and every individual as per their need. So shall we go and move on to the next slide, please? Third one. Okay. See, innovation. It is a society. It is a need for society, technological, and the educational need. See, we are making our child to learn in a reputed institution. None of you will go for a least standard institution where we are trying to give a good education or quality education to our own children. So, in that sense, as a teacher, we should prove ourselves that we should we should do some innovation in classroom. See, nowadays the students are using mobile phone. They are bending their mind very frequently. They may not be able to listen the classroom if the curriculum is not relevant to their job opportunity. If the outcome is not there in education, then what happens? Everyone will quit from education. They are getting education, but the standard is little bit poor. So as a teacher, we have to use some innovative method in teaching. So can you please say some innovative method what you are using in your classroom? So I hope that many teachers are attending this program. can you please say some innovative methods which you can bend your students to
Sir,
listen to a class?
using
Yes,
Google Form.
Google Form, very good. What you are doing in Google Form? You are sending MCQ questions.
Yes.
Very good, very good. Then any
Sir,
other staff?
we do role play brainstorming session as well as from the basket like this we do some exercises.
Oh, good, great to hear from you. See the activities. See, all the professors are well talented. I know that you may be
Ma'am,
good in
excuse me,
singing.
ma'am.
You may be good. Yes.
Ma'am, we do Kahoot, ma'am. Like gaming, we will motivate them
Yeah,
to.
yeah. The students are very interested to participate in games in classroom.
Yes, ma'am.
See, they, yeah, I am not ma'am. Okay. Anyhow, so in that case, the activity is more important. We have to bend their mind. See, unless otherwise they will switch off from their classroom. They may not listen you. You have to bend their mind. See this. You have to show yourself. You have to prove yourself. You are talented, much more talented. Each and every teacher or the role model to the student. Every teacher or the role model to the student. See, you may remember your staff, good staff, who taught you well in your schooling or in college days. You can remember. You can remember at least one or two names. How can you remember them? Immediately when I ask, can you able to say a staff who is a role model to you? You will guess one or two. So that is because they impressed you a lot. That is much needed. At present, the students are using AI, they are using WhatsApp, they are using Insta, they are diverted from studies. So we have to bend them. We have to bend them. We have to bend their mind to listen to our classroom, to listen to our lectures. So you have some quality content. Suppose they are not listening at the end of the class. See, you can also test your students after completing your course. If you are asking them in the next semester while you are teaching the same set of students, if you are asking them, what did you learn from the subject what I taught in the previous semester, they may not be able to say a few words. They are simply mugged up and they are writing in the examination. We all know that. We all know that. So teach them. And what I do in my classroom, I will tell you. So instead of going curriculum innovation, what innovative method, what I do in my classroom. See, I have 54 methods. I am following 54 methods of innovation in my classroom. Whenever I go inside the classroom, with my lecture, I prepare well. First of all, I prepare well. Yesterday, Rajesh sir was discussing about that. If you want to cut a tree for 1 hour, you have to sharp your blade for 4 hours. You have to prepare well. Your content should be very quality. You should prove yourself. In that case, you have to go with a simple game, small game. Yesterday he was showing some car game, some puzzles, and many of you are answering. That was more, that was more interesting. Same thing you do it in your classroom. You know the tricks. You can bend your students. You can make them creative, more creative. Okay, fine. Sir, can you please move on to the next slide, please? Okay, importance of curriculum. Okay, sir, next one, please. It should be relevant to the industrial demand. At present, is it matching to the job opportunity? We all know that. See, when I did my undergraduation, I remember that I learned modern photography in my UG degree. But what we did is we did olden photography. We used to take a picture and we used to print the negative. We used to clean it, wash it by some solution to bring out that picture. But at that time, we are in modern era. We have digital photography. But even though in our curriculum is very old, anyhow, the content or the curriculum the topic which we are giving in our course, it should be more relevant to the industrial need or their job need or their employment need. That should be more relevant. So, what are the objectives of curriculum innovation? The teaching methods, new teaching methods. See, you had come across so many boring lectures, so many in your school days or in your college days. You had come across so many boring lectures. You know the tricks. Now you have to switch over to the interesting lecture. When you are meeting your own student, you have to come with an interesting lecture. See, we can do wonders. I know that you are more qualified. All these staffs are faculty friends are more qualified in your area, in your stream. But the innovation, the creativity, you have to show that in your classroom. You have to show it. I have few with me. Let me share with you. Asking students to sit in a round table and read the subpoints. Even see, guys, we used to write it in key points in the board. Immediately, we can ask our students. Some may listen, some may not listen. We all know that there are three different kinds of learners in our classroom. One is slow learner. Then second one is medium learner. And the third one is fast learner. Fast learner, they grab fast. We don't want to concentrate much on them. We all know that either we are teaching, they will go for self-learning. They will do it by themselves. So there is no issue. But the slow learner, concentrate much on slow learners. Sometimes we used to discourage them. We should not do that. We are at least see when I say about the Peter story, the teacher was encouraging the poor guy, encouraging the slow learner or the poor fellow. So what happened? What miracle happened? He became a doctor. The simple words, what you are giving to your student, that is very powerful. Then you can also ask the students, like, say, for example, writing assignments. So I know that all these staffs, they are in our curriculum. We are doing a continuous internal assessment. In that, we are doing assignment. We are giving assignment. What the students are doing? They are simply copying from the book or they are copying from other assignments. They try to submit it and they are getting 10 marks or 20 marks, whatever grade you are giving. They are getting simply without taking efforts. Is it useful for them? What I do in my classroom, I will ask them to write only 2 pages. Then do I used to write assignment in my UG. We used to write 30 pages, sometimes 40 pages, even 50 pages. We used to compete with other students, and we will prove that yeah, I have a good number of pages. But to my student, I used to give only 2 pages, but they have to make creative content. The content should be very creative. They should add some pictures. We have to move backwards. See, when we are teaching our children, maybe at the first standard or second standard, suppose A for apple. While they were seeing the apple, they can uh, they can go for picturative imagination about how a apple, what is the shape of the apple, what is the color of the apple. From that they can identify easily. Same way. So while you are presenting your PPT, you show some pictures. So you can also use some GIF that bend their mind. Okay, the other thing what I used to do is group discussion. See, some topics, some are hypothetical topic we use in our in curriculum. Some topics are gender studies, skill-based topics. We can go for general discussion and we can finalize that. We can get points from each one of them. They will give some valid points. They used to discuss some brilliant points which you had not prepared in our classroom. And we also know some games and balloon games. and we can also go for debate, puzzle, quiz, murmuring game. So one day I was used to do this. One day I did it in my classroom, murmuring brain. So each one I had wrote so 7 points in my classroom, 7 subheadings. I was explaining that for half an hour. I was doing a lecture for half an hour. After that, I asked the student to remember all those key points first, and each one should say one at least 1 point. They have to murmur the same point to the others' ears. I had segregated them into groups. At the end of the class, many of them able to say at least 5 to 6 points. That is the success of the professor. That is the outcome. What we are deriving in the classroom. So can you please go for the next slide, please? Next slide, please. Okay, components of curriculum innovation. So we have so next one, please. Technological demand. I am not able to talk on this because even I had this technical issue. See, we are using ICT enabled tools in our classroom. We are using projector. We are using laptop. We are using other kind of devices in our classroom to make it more attractive to bend the student mind. So sometimes the technology will also fail. So reassessment of content and structure. Sometimes while we are discussing the syllabus or while we are teaching some topic in classroom, we may know that this topic is irrelevant to our course. So you have to work on that, and later you have to change that. You have to update that. So what is the need of the student? What is the need of this course? How come we are going to give our best to the student? How come they are going to get a job? How come we are going to uplift their skills? We have to concentrate much on that. So next one, please. Next slide, please. Teaching and assessment method. See, in assessment method, we may not be able to judge a student. We may not be able to judge a student. Suppose I will give you a pretty good example. So assume that we are all English professor. Assume that as I'm an economics professor, assume that we are all English professor, and I'm giving a test in my class. The same course which is taught by you. Also, I am dealing with other classes. I'm giving test to a student. I am assessing a student. I am evaluating his paper. Suppose you are evaluating the same paper, we may not be able to get the same result. Same result. Maybe I have tested this in classroom. See, suppose say for example, in utility concept in economics, you used to say that the same amount of utility cannot be derived from each one in the classroom. I have tested this. I brought 5 star to my student. I gave each one. I asked them to eat it. After consuming that, they was thinking that what sir is going to ask us. Then at the end, after consuming that chocolate, I asked them to write the utility. How much utility you derive from this 5 star? I gave them upper limit and lower limit from 0 to 100. You can write your own limit, your own utility. Then each one wrote, few wrote that 25, few wrote 40, few wrote 60, few wrote 80. It up to their taste and preference. Sometimes the content which we are giving may not be more interesting. So as I told earlier, the students who are brilliant in our class, fast learner, they try to grab, but the students who are poor, unable to follow us, they may not be able to grab the content. And the stakeholder engagement. We have to involve the industrialist. We have to involve our alumni in curriculum designing. We are involving them. Why? What is the purpose? So they know the current situation. What is the marketing? What is the labor market at present? What is the need of the company? What is the need of the industry? They know well about that situation. They used to suggest proper or recent update in our curriculum that is more valuable for the student, for the need of the student. Sir, can you go for the next one? Continue. Next one, yes, please. Continuous improvement. So, have you asked the feedback from the student? Did anybody try that in your classroom? Sometimes college used to do this, but have you asked? Kindly please answer me. Have you asked the feedback? How I am teaching? Are you able to understand my teaching? Is my content relevant to your expectation? Did you ask a student? Can anyone please answer me? This is also very important. Sometimes we used to do deliver lecture. It is like one-way communication, but student unable to communicate with us. They are not interacting with us. So we feel that they understand well. Sometimes they may not be able to listen. They may not be able to understand. So sometimes they try to ask doubt, but we stop them. Sometimes we used to scold. You idiot, how dare you? I was teaching this for 2 hours. How can you ask this question? So we should not do that. We should ask the feedback from the student whether they understand the concept or not. At last, as sir told earlier, teaching staff told me that we used to send them Google Forms. That is the best way. You can assess yourself even after your class, or after completing your course. You just as the student, we used to do revision sometimes. We can identify the slow learners. We can ask them to come forward, or we can have some special classes for them. The thing is, the fast learner will forget you. You may be a best teacher in your classroom. The fast learner may forget you, but the slow learner, they will remember you. Suppose you are helping them academically, you are enriching their knowledge, you are enriching their understanding level. At last, they will remember you till death. You become a role model to him. We have to keep this in mind. So always we have to go for feedback and evaluation process and regulatory refinement to maintain agility and effectiveness in education offerings. See, we have to know the need of the student. See, sometimes student used to clap hands in the classroom. You have performed well. Well, sometimes you may get some bad impression from the student. Sometimes they may be sleepy. Ask them, what happened to you? Simply don't want to scold them. And maybe on the next day he may not listen you. In that case, you have to ask the feedback, or personally you call the student. So next slide, please. Next slide, please. Next one. Next, sir. Okay, content innovation. Content innovation. As I told you earlier, have some content in our classroom. The content which you are preparing, you are the master of your classroom. You are master of that course. See, in the beginning, I told a story. I hope that many will remember what I said. See, I come with a story. I was telling the story to you. You understand that story. If I ask you, you can able to reflect from that story. What is the crux of the story? What is the moral of the story? If I'm asking you, you may clearly able to say the crux of the story. In that way, we have to deliver the content. Each and every topic, while you are discussing with your student, it should be like a story. You should make it as a story. Sir, you may ask me, sir, I am a science team staff. How come I able to make this as a story? Or you may say that I am a maths teacher, I am a maths professor. How come I make this content more or interesting? So if I make that, I may kill my time. I may not be able to complete the portion on time. So you can go for small puzzle. You can try for other methods. There are so many innovative methods. So you can go for some drawing. You can make some tables. You can make some games, connection games. I used to do this. While I was teaching my student, I used to make some connection game. We used to play some word games, hidden word games, and so many methods. Or you found that many students are sleeping, you can go for Mexican wave as a student to sit stand. We used to do that in our school days. Uh, year after year, we forget all those things. So these simple tricks make them to listen the classroom. And now they are using artificial intelligence for each and everything. For small things, they are making uh, their assistant getting assistance from the AI. So they know better than us. Suppose you ask your student to prepare. So tomorrow I am going to deal with this topic. Kindly come prepare with this topic. I will ask you few questions in the beginning. Then I will start the class. You ask them. They will come with better idea. They will come with quite different perspective. Their content may be differ. Sometimes they may be saying some collected from worst material and they may not be able to picture of that. At that moment, you are shaping their student. Then the students are getting more benefited. They used to understand. It will create some impact. They will remember. See, Uh, I used to say, I used to remember an incident while I was reading my 10th standard. My teacher asked everyone to read a poem. Tomorrow, while you are coming, I will ask at least 4 lines. First 4 lines. The poem, I still remember that. Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. To road diverge in yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and B won't travel along I should, and looked and won as far as I could. Still I remember the entire poem. See, yes, that was the enthusiasm she was creating inside the classroom. She asked us to read. Tomorrow she is going to ask 4 lines. But I read the entire poem. I'm not good in studies at that time. I'm a sportsman. See how that transformed my life. You see how it transformed my life. I do from 6th standard to second UG. I'm a hurdler. I'm a sportsman. I'm not good in my studies. But that poem made a big difference in my life. I understand what the Robert Frost trying to say. In that class, she was explaining, she was delivering beautifully. And there are two roads we may not be able to travel at the same time, simultaneously. So the poet used to say this, the road which is not taken by the others, I'm going to choose that. And that make a difference in my life. Same thing. Nowadays the students are choosing different courses, new courses. There are so many AI courses. They are upgrading themselves. So next slide, please. Okay, pedagogical innovation. See, some project you can give some project. This, see, some students may be good in doing some activities. They are not good in studies. Sometimes if you are giving some activity inside the classroom or project based learning or flip based learning, or make them to do some activity inside the classroom, they will do their excellent performance inside the classroom. Recently, I asked my student to do seminar. See how I do my assignment. Assignment I will ask them to do, write it in 2 pages, and they have to stick stickers. They have to identify what it is. They have to give very simple matter in that. They have to deliver a speech on that assignment. Then only I will give 10 marks. So it is very difficult for them. For that 2 page assignment they have prepared, they used to say that, oh sir, for 2 page assignment I was working for 3 days. It was very difficult for us to write 2 pages. What the task which is given by you, make me not making me to sleep. I am burning my midnight oil. They used to say like that. And recently for seminar, I never asked the student to come forward and say and do seminar. This was followed by all the professors. You are a unique staff. You have qualities. So in that sense, I asked my student to make some video lecture. Ask them to capture 2 minute video. And surprisingly, everyone after a week they were sending me a video. They were even students who are not hesitate to come forward and stand in front of the classroom. They are performing excellent in their video. We all know that. They are keeping status. They are keeping WhatsApp status. They are good in Insta. They are performing well. In that case, I make them more interesting. I ask them to do a seminar that made some difference. See, all of them performed well. I was wondering. I was projecting all the videos, and they were enjoying that. See, well, while they were doing that in classroom, see, they will feel that this professor is doing something innovative. His activities are very different, very classy, not like others. Anybody can deliver the lecture like you, but the content, the innovative content, what you are giving inside the classroom, that makes some impression. Say some stories, small stories in classroom. Sometimes student used to listen you. You can bend their mind, and you can also ask them to say some proverb, ask them to say some tirukural, ask them to oh, act. We used to play this in college days, dumb charats. So suppose while you are going with your topic, ask your student. You just murmur that topic to your student's ear and ask him to act, and that makes some difference. While you was acting, every student try to identify what the topic which professor is going to deal today, and they are very eager to listen your lectures. Uh, you create some impression, sir. Uh, am I running short of time?
No, sir. Please carry.
Sorry, I'm not able to hear you. Come again.
Please continue, sir.
Okay. I will finish it fast. Okay. Next
No,
one,
sir.
please.
Take your own time. Please continue, sir.
Okay. Technological innovation. Ah, as I told you earlier, technology. Sometimes we depend too much on technology. We may not see. I was came with a beautiful presentation today with Prezi software, but I am not able to showcase to you. Uh, So this kind of technical issue, sometimes in my own class, I prepare for 2 days. I will go with a beautiful PPT. But thing is, while I was starting the class, sometimes there may be some power cut, so that I may not be able to deliver it properly. See, I was too much depend on the slide. Um, I have some beautiful picture to showcase them, some pleasant moment to showcase them, and I have some puzzles in that, so that I may not be able to deliver properly. So this kind of technical issue may happen. So now the students are more aware on technology than us. Maybe most of them listening to the lecture, listening to the TP, are very young, very young. You have more awareness about technological usage. You are better than me, and you can do wonders in your classroom with your technology. So you can make some posters, you can make some videos, lecture simultaneously. What I used to do, I capture a lecture video. I will play it for a half a minute or 1 minute. After that, I go for lecture. This will bend your student. Uh, So next one, sir. Next one, please. Okay, next one. Next one. Interdisciplinary. We were talking about interdisciplinary. The students are eager to learn new courses. See, we have to accept that first. We have to accept that first. See, the thing is, as an economic professor, I may be familiar with economic concept. What I am dealing for past 2 years, I may remember that. I can deliver a beautiful lecture on that. But your student, they always start with zero. See, what is the difference between uh, distance education and regular courses? See, in distance education, they may not learn the humanity. They may not be able to get a chance to learn ethics. But in classroom, you can give classy example. You can go with humanity. You can go with humbleness. You can go with politeness. How way you are dealing with the problem. So many problem arises in your classroom. That sense, you can do some changes in the mind of the young mind of the people. The next one, please. Next one, please. Okay, hobby. And recently, in all curriculum, there is outcome-based education. They had added outcome-based based education. See, now the stars are preparing question now. According to the K level, we have different K levels. Understanding. We have different knowledge level. That is K level is nothing but knowledge level. We are preparing question. Are we teaching that in classroom? Suppose we are going for higher level. We are going for analyze, or we illustrate, demonstrate. We are going for higher level, K5 level. Are the student able to reflect on that? There is a big question mark. The same question, the same topic which we deal in the classroom, they are unable to attend that in examination. This is because there is a gap between staff and student. We have to explain that. These are the keywords. You have to identify that. You have to answer accordingly. So once you are dealing with that, then the student, they can perform well. Now we are going for assessment with the OBE. We are going for assessment. So we are calculating how much outcome we are, how the what is the understanding level, what is the analytical level, what is the critical level. We are analyzing the students. The next one, please. Next. Okay, next, please. Okay, we have program outcomes which is relevant to our course objective. See, we have mission and vision. According to that, we are making the program outcomes. We each and every course has its own unique program outcomes. According to that, we are framing questionnaire. According to that, we are framing. We are analyzing the students. As I told you earlier, the same question, if I am giving marks, I may give different marks. But in your perspective, you will give different marks. We may not be able to judge a student. The ultimate outcome, the ultimate outcome is the student should get a job. They should understand the subject. They should remember forever. They should remember. They should apply that. See, whatever, see, we all heard a story that in a classroom, a professor was giving lecture. He was delivering a beautiful lecture on swimming. At the end of the class, everyone was listening to his lecture. They can understand what the professor was saying. So they thought that they learned swimming. So on the next day, the professor taking them to the swimming pool and asked the student to swim, but many drowned in the pool. Now what happened? Theoretically, they understand well, but practically they may not be able to picture out. They have not learned the technical knowledge. So many science team have that facilities, lab facilities. They are practically learning, but many arts team there is a we may not be able to picture out that we make we have to make the student to reflect on the thoughts what we are dealing in the classroom. That is more important. The next one, please. Okay, benefits of the OBE. It should be very flexible. It should be very flexible. The student should get the all knowledge. He should be very skillful. See, suppose the student is not skillful, whom should we blame? As I told you earlier, suppose you are dealing with a course, after completing his course, if he may get 90 marks or 80 marks, but after a year you are meeting the same student, if you are asking him what I taught you in this subject, they may not be able to remember that. They simply mug up and they used to write that in examination. Then there is a problem arise. They may not use that in labor market. They may not be able to get a job. There is some difficulty. There is some lackages. So we have to deal with future. We have to concentrate on their future. You have to teach them. As Abraham Lincoln said, you have to create their future. You have to focus more. As you are focusing on your children, same way all the students are your children. You have to focus on their future. They should get a job. They should shoot the money tree. If your student after a few years they are coming to meet you, and they were coming with in a Benz car, and they used to say that I have a bungalow, I own uh, this much of acres of land. You'll be very happy. Even you are earning very less than him. You'll be very proud of him. And you used to say to your student, my student is working in so and so places. Next one, please, sir. Next one. What is your role? What is your role? Relevant skills and knowledge. See, critical thinking is missing. Sometimes the students learning the concept, they are able to reflect that in examination paper, but the end, at the end, they may not be able to use it. They may not. There is some gap. They are missing the concept. Suppose we had a story in our school days that a guy was driving a bicycle. While he was driving a cycle, the vehicle was producing some sound. If we insert some oil in the pedal or in the chain, we can reduce that noise. But even though they know that, they will go for repair centers, cycle repair centers. They may not be able to, even they are learning about motors, they may not be able to deal with motor at last. They are going for repair centers. So there is some gap, there is some irrelevant content. They had not equipped their skill optimally. Next one, please. So as an educator, you have to uplift their skills. Okay, types of learning outcome. Next one, please, sir. Next one. Cognitive, knowledge-based skills. See, some some sometimes we used to give some calculation. See, when I did my schooling, I have a fear of maths. I may not be able to perform well. Oh, I may not be able to perform well. At that time, my maths teacher have some special class in the evening. So I get through in the examination. I got 55 in public examination. So in that sense, the students' ability, we have to check out their knowledge. Sometimes they may not be able to understand you. Next one, sir. Next one. Psychomotor outcomes. This is lab equipments and performing art techniques and engaging in sports. Sometimes they may not be able to perform well. See, in my situation, I don't have knowledge. I thought that I can perform well in sports. Till my second UG, I was practicing very hard, but I am not able to perform well in sports. I may not be able to achieve well. In college, I got second or third prize, but in university level, I failed to get prizes. So at that moment, I remember the road not taken poem taught by my English teacher. So I'm quite well in studies. So I have to quit from sports. I have to move to studies. So which come best? I have some. I'm good in studies. So I have switched off from sports to studies, education. Now I became a professor. So this knowledge, the students should equip. They should understand. They have to practice. Suppose sometimes they may not be a sports player. They may be good in arts. In that case, they have to switch on to that area. Next one, sir. Next one. Affective outcome. This is more interesting. See, sometimes the content which you are teaching in class, sometimes you may be scolding your students and they will asking some lame excuses. They will come very late to class and they will have a ready-made answer with them. That hurt you a lot as a professor. Sometimes for the words, what you are saying in classroom, that hurt the student. They may not interested in studies. Suppose if they feel that you are the best teacher in classroom, they will listen to you. They will study well. They will get good marks in your subject. Sir, they will come at the end, they will come and meet you. Sir, I have got good marks in your paper. And sometimes when you are psychologically affecting him, they are in distress. Sometimes we are scolding them. So They hate us. At that moment, they bend their mind. They will not listen to us. They simply sit in the classroom. They will do some naughty activities. This will affect a student. Uh, It will kindle his emotion. He will show his anger. He will always stare at you inside the classroom. Or he will do some annoy. Or he will disturb you. While taking class, they used to laugh or talk or they will come late. This kind of will affect them. See what I do in my classroom. See, if they are coming late to class, I will ask the student, I will stop them in the door. I will ask them to say what I had discussed yesterday. I will give some time. Unless they say, I will not ask them to enter. So in that situation, see, we can give punishment to them, but it should be intellectual. It should be creative. It should uplift their skills. So they are reflecting that answer in the examination. They remember that. So in that way, we have. Next slide, please. Next. I have to wind up. I think so. Next one, sir. Next one. So regrouping. Sometimes there may be some groups, regrouping structure. Uh, Sometimes I used to, even as a staff, you ask some student to sit in the front row, or sometimes you make the bright student to sit with the dull student. This regrouping structure, sometimes they may be good in studies, sometimes they may be good in activities. When we are regrouping them, their performance will improve. Next one, please. Next one. I hope we are at the end. Okay. Innovative curriculum material. The material I used to provide some material. See, when I remember that when I did my undergraduation and post graduation, my staff used to give some Xerox material, some content material. They asked us to make Xerox, and it was too lengthy. The content may be for 3 pages or 5 pages. Uh, It is very difficult for us to read and write and present that in examination. Now I do a simple method in curriculum material, which subject I am dealing, I make a material. Whatever I teach in class, I prepare it as a material. I convert that into PPT, Word to PPT, and I add some picture so that they can remember that. See, by seeing the picture in this corner, they can remember. Okay, in this picture, I saw in nearby this content, and these are the words or as included in that topic, so that for them it is easy to remember and reflect in the examination. Next one, please. Next one. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have not touched on outcome-based education, how to calculate. There are different methods in outcome-based education, internal and external methods. I had not touched on that. Even I am learning now. This is the first time we are doing that, practicing that in our college. So I may not be able to deal with that mostly. And I I hope that I have given some input on innovation, curriculum innovation. I hope all going to use that in our classroom. You try that in classroom. You see what I discussed today. With that, you go for some critical thinking. See, you practice different methods to bend the mind of the young students. That make much difference in your classroom. At the end, you will be very happy if they are getting good score. By giving poor score, we are not going to uh, make ourselves happy. If all the students are getting good marks, then we will be proud of ourselves, not simply giving marks. Make them to study, make them to understand, enrich their skills. then you will become a good professor. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring and thoughtful session. And now we open the floor for questions and interactions from the participants. The participants can raise a question to our resource person if you have any clarifications.
Good evening, sir. I'm Gokul Pranesh from VET Institute of Arts and Science. Many participants have raised their question in the chat box, sir. If you have time, you can look at it and you can reply for it, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, good evening, sir. This is Dr. Meenakshi Sundaram from Muhammad Sadak Engineering College.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I think
Very good evening.
you're working in Bishop Heber College, Tiruchirappalli. Am I right, sir?
Of course, yes. Of course, yes.
Sir, actually, practically speaking, sir, what is the condition of the students at present there? Because what you're saying is on all is a right methodology that we have to follow, and it will give you results. But what is the current scenario, sir? Because if you see the students, more than professors, lecturers, or teachers, and all, the Chat GPT and artificial intelligence has taken over. Do you have the similar conditions in Bishop Heber College also, sir?
Sir, they are using Chat GPT. They are using, of course, they are using Perplexity. They are using Chat GPT, other kind of AI like Cockpit. They are using, sir, for doing assignment. But thing is, ask them to do it in different way. Ask them, as I told you earlier, if they are writing an assignment, ask them to give 2 pages. But you have to give some instruction for the students. How come you have to make it properly use the AI tools? So I
Uh,
ask my students, I have
Actually,
some,
actually my question is, sir. Actually, it is not the thing that how to use the AI tools. But if you see that even because every autonomous colleges they insist professors to have a course notes, lecture notes, course file, everything. We have around some 40 documents and we prepare for the students and we give everything. But my question is whether these students are utilizing properly before the examinations, because I could not see that even not even a single student is using our lecture notes. Even when you given assignments, they copy the assignments and they get the things done with the chat GPT, and you can see that the similar answers from all the students. I think many of the participants who are attending these sessions, they will agree with me. So this is
Yes,
what is the
sir.
problem
Yes,
we are
sir.
facing, and
Sir,
even I could see that the basic attitude of the student is almost has changed even in the higher education system, because we are facing a lot of difficulties in changing the attitude. Nowadays, people they want to gain without any pain because they don't want to take risk, and they don't want to what is called as they want everything to be at their hand. Because previously during our days, as you rightly said, we went to library, we collect the notes, and we, with the help of the notes, we prepare the essay and we do the assignments, we study. We don't have the textbook at all, we have a reference book. But I don't think even in the library hour also, people are not spending the real time in the library. I think you
sir,
agree with
you
me, sir?
rightly pointed out that. You rightly pointed out that. Sir, so you see, in our era, while we are doing schooling or colleges, we don't have mobile phone with us. We are not
Yes,
using
sir.
AI. We used to have either maybe keypad mobile. That also very rare. So the content given by the professor, we used to follow that. And what we used to refer library books
Yes,
at
sir.
that
Yes, sir.
stage. And
Yes.
nowadays, even when I met our own campus librarian, he used to say that, sir, very less strength students are coming to our library. Earlier it was full, but nowadays students who are coming to the library is
Sir,
very less.
and that is evident from the books, number of books that has been taken by the students. Sir. Not even a single student is taking a book and referring the books. So that's
Yeah, you are right.
we are facing because, as you rightly said, even in outcome-based education also, many of the colleges, not only our college, but many of the colleges, they focus only on the results rather than the knowledge or outcome that has been obtained by the students. Like a COPO
even
mapping,
students
all these
know
works
that
we do.
Yeah, you are right.
at the end of the year they will pass. They know
Yeah,
that
yes,
at
yeah,
the end of
and moreover,
they'll
sir,
get
even
the
many of the educational institutions insist that they should not. Even the attendance is poor. They have to allow the students for examinations, and there is no methodology to control the attitude of the students.
Hmm. Sir, you can do wonders, sir. I will ask my
But
students
our
unless
hands are
otherwise.
but our hands are tight, sir, because we do have certain limitations. We cannot because all are mature students. It's not like school students that we can scold or we can ask them to stand up on the
Okay,
bench or something like that. So
I
it is
will tell
because
my
mature
own.
students, and if you go closer with them, they take advantage, and if you're away from them, then normally they don't listen to our words. So it becomes a very difficult task for a professor. I think everyone here will agree with me, sir.
Sir, I will ask you a question. When you do you have child with you? Child? Do you have children?
Yeah, yes, sir. Because yeah, two
What is
children,
the
sir.
age of your children? Yeah, what is the age of your children?
Sir, actually, my daughter got married and my son has completed a degree and he is working in a ship.
Okay, good, good, good.
But
See,
actually, no, no. That's why I'm saying that because
when they
I
are
can
young,
control.
when they
I
are
can
young,
control. Yeah.
yes, 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 yes.
Both are young. Sir, both are young.
See, when they are young, they will listen to your words. See, whatever you
That,
said, they feel
that,
that
that,
parents are the role model. But
yeah.
after a certain stage, if you ask them to study, I know that they will show their attitude.
Sir,
So
one
he
good
may not
example.
able to control.
Now, one good example I say, sir, because normally I see that I'm very much fond of this NPTEL examinations, but I insist all the students to join for NPTEL examination and they appear for examination. But actually, the problem is they are not taking pain to attend the assignments of NPTEL, and they ask the answers keywords from me. So
Hmm.
that is what is happening, and I want a solution to change the attitude because teaching pedagogy, outcome-based educations, and innovations, and we can do wonders, as you rightly said. But is there any new methodology to change the attitude of the students?
So I used to practice one thing. Recently, I
Yeah.
had done that and I succeed. I used to inform all, sir, I have prepared a unit-wise questions. First unit, I have prepared some questions. I involved some pictures, connections, and crosswords so that they need to write the sub points. I asked them to write only the important and sub points. I given them 5 lines or 6 lines. They have to complete the task. I already told them a week before, and they were well prepared. And recently they wrote the examination. While I saw their paper, they wrote everything. They had attended everything. I teach them in classroom. I make them to write. I make all pass, but there is some criteria. I am giving them some work to do, grunt work to do in the classroom. See, simply we are going with lecture. But thing is, ultimate outcome is they are not listening. They don't have that knowledge. At the end, they simply mugged up and they wrote the examination. They simply thought that they will get passed. So I give them tasks. They have to write in black pen. They have to use scale. Nowadays they are not using that regularly. And when I insist them, then when I forcefully say them, they are using that. You have to write the formula. You have to underline that. You have to draw the picture. You have to draw the graph. I ask them to do that in classroom. At the end of the lecture, even sometimes at the end of the lecture, we used to practice that in classroom. I will ask you to, I will ask some feedback from the student. So the feedback which is not given by the student, I will concentrate on them. I know these are the poor students.
No, no, I'm
So
asking,
Sorry,
sir,
sir. Sorry to interrupt you,
no,
sir. Sorry to
I'm asking, is
interrupt
there
you,
any
sir. It's not the
difficulties that you
question
face?
of it's
yes,
not the
yes, yes.
question of how the students are writing, or we can make them to write. At the end of the day, anyhow, they are copying from the chat GP and perplexity only. We have to agree that one. We can give many number of assignments and many tricks we can play, but they will play around. They know. They have more knowledge with the technology than us.
Ah,
And the
yeah, you are
question is
keep.
attitude.
Hmm,
Student attitudes matters here. And also,
hmm,
what I observe is it's not the students. What I observe is, sorry to say, it's a parents' attitudes also. If you ask
Yeah.
them, if you grant the parents, and if your child is behaving like this, they will say like that, like Oh, okay, only one child was very pampered.
No,
Please
they don't
don't
know,
say
ma'am.
that.
Actually, the problem is the parent says that how can you complain against my son? That was the problem.
Ah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's attitudes. We can
Mm.
talk about NEP 2020 and we can even talk about NEP 2030 or 40 also. But here the students, what about the students? Future is our nation. Future is about the youth. It's not the class is not only giving the knowledge about the subject by using pedagogy or something here. It's not only that. The school is like a college or school is like a shape them. Shaping them means like characters or humanities, everything according to me. Where we are failing. I don't know whether others are agreeing or not. We can follow so many things. We can get the knowledge without us teaching. Also, these kids know how to learn from many sources. Nowadays, teaching are
Ma'am,
learning.
you are
Yeah,
rightly pointing out the challenges of a teacher. I
Yes, sir. Yes,
accept
of
that.
course. It's a very big
I
challenge
accept
for a
that.
teacher.
Yeah, definitely. You know the way you can overcome the challenges. You all have unique talent. That's what I'm talking about.
so
You
sir, we
can
all
build.
have the unique talent. As sir said, our hands are tied up. Tied up. We cannot cross.
No,
Those are matured.
yeah,
They know. Yeah.
yeah, cross in the sense not giving a
Sir,
harsh
sir,
punishment or
no,
scolding them or beating
sorry
them.
for the interruption, sir. Actually, actually, we are encouraging the students to participate in various events conducted by the colleges. But I could see that for the past 2 years, the students are not willing to attend these activities, whether they get prizes or not. But we are insisting them to participate. But I could see that students hesitate to participate. I don't know why.
Yeah, you are right. You are
After
right. Sir,
Corona, we can see more changes after COVID.
Yeah, yeah, of
Student
course, of course.
attitude after COVID,
so
we can see.
certain thing I used to practice in my classroom. I know very naughty student. I will call them personally. I used to praise them. Sometimes while I praise you, sir, you are good. Then you will show your good performance. Same way, you are a good student. Then why are you doing such kind of worst activity inside the classroom? Then she realized that, okay, sir has a good understanding on me. Sir is having a care and concern on me. From the next day onwards, he is very quiet in class. He is not using mobile phone. Sir, I never touch my mobile phone inside the classroom. While I was teaching, even though it is ringing, I never used to bunk the call. I never used to cut the call. I never used to pick the phone. So I registered that in my classroom. Then my students also not using mobile phone inside the classroom. They never used to communicate with each other. Sometimes they will used to crack jokes. So you crack a joke. You
Sorry to
bring
disturb
a
you,
joke
sir.
with you. Ah,
Sorry to
okay, ma'am.
disturb you,
Okay, no
sir.
sorry. No
Phones
sorry. You
are
are
not
always
even
welcome.
allowed in the college. In my college, phones are not allowed. They have to deposit the phone somewhere, and there are in the CC camera monitoring.
Ah, that's
We are
good
following.
system.
Sir, we are following everything, man. Everything, sir. But we have to agree that universally student attitudes are changed. There is no respect for self. They don't have their self-respect. First, they should respect themselves. Then they have to respect their education. Then comes to the teacher. They're not even respecting their parents. That how we have to change it. We are following
Yeah.
everything. So the examples which you are saying is maybe point one are negligibles. We are following everything, sir. But we have the 60 members in the class. 50% are good, 50% are not good. We are following all the ways. But from the 50% also, 10 will allow, 10 will follow us, 10 will change. But the
Hmm.
remaining 40, their influence will be more on the 60. It's like vice versa. It's not like 60 people are influencing them. It's like 40% are influencing the 60%, because bad will influence more than the good.
Ma'am, I used to do a practice in my classroom. There are weaker section, as you said, they may be disturbing me in the classroom. I used to give a task for them. At the end of the class, this guy is going to summarize everything. Whatever I'm going to lecture in my class, he is going to summarize that. He is going to say some important points. I give them a task. Till the end of the class, they never open their mouth. But at the end, I will ask them. definitely I will ask them to summarize. So from the next day onwards, they used to listen. So sir is giving some task. So I am giving punishment to them, but this is intellectual punishment that uplift their skill. Definitely they are going to uplift their skills. So you identify them, identify that group. You give them some task, small task inside the classroom. That will benefit them much. It will definitely improve their skills. They will concentrate much on studies. At least you praise them. At least only one time, at least you praise them. You are a good student. Why are you misbehaving in my classroom? You at least do that. Then they definitely bend their mind. Then they will show respect to you. Yes.
Thank you all your active participation. The session was very interactive with participants showing great enthusiasm and actively taking part in discussions. Owing to time constraints, we need to move to the next session. So once again, I heartful thanks to Dr. M. Chandramohan sir for enlightening session and for sharing such valuable perspectives. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Thank you, all the faculty friends.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
With pleasure, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Sorry, in fact, I have asked this questions which is beyond the limits.
Good
Thank
question,
you.
sir. Sir, we are expecting this question from in the classroom. Interaction is much needed. If they are interacting among themselves, it is worst attitude in classroom. If they are interacting with you, then you can showcase yourself in classroom. You can perform well. You can bend
Thank you,
them.
sir.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, sir.
faculty only participating in developing programs, faculty only improving themselves. But
You
from the
can see that many of them are not participating. Even our staff group, many will be attending the faculty development program, but they are not listening sometimes. Yeah, this happen.
but
This
from the
happen even
previous
for the
students, if
faculty.
you say students any program is there, they will never show any interest.
We have to create interest. That's what I'm speaking. Thank you, madam. Thank you. You are a wonderful sharing. Hmm.
Thank you so much, sir. Within a 2 minutes, we'll move to the next session. Now we shall proceed to our next session of the day to introduce the next eminent resource person. Now I call upon Dr. K.P. Balraj, the faculty of BBA, to present a brief introduction of our distinguished speaker, Dr. A. Mahadevan, sir. Over to Balraj, sir.
Thank you, Dr. S. Kalevani. It is a privilege
So sorry for the interruptions. Your voice is not audible.
for the session 4 of NEP, Dr. A. Mahadevan. Can you hear my voice now?
Now it's okay, sir.
Hello.
You can proceed.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Now it's okay. You can proceed.
Okay.
Voice is
Warm
not
greetings
clear. It's
to one all.
breaking.
Hello.
Sir, I couldn't get your voice.
Can you able to hear my voice now?
Yes, sir. Now it's okay.
Thank you. Warm greetings and all. It is indeed a privilege to introduce today's distinguished resources for session 4. A. Mahadev is graduated MBA, MSc Psychology, MPhil, PhD, dynamic industrialist, academician, visionary mentor, corporate trainer, has made a remarkable contribution for both academia and industry. Dr. Mahadevan is a managing director of Sadananda firm, served as a resource person from SEBI, SMARTS, and academic advisor to several reputed institutions, universities. His expertise bridges financial literacy, market awareness, learners, professionals through insightful sessions. He has received several prestigious fellowships from reputed bodies such as URF, UNDEF, AICT Ahmedabad University, Southeastern University Sri Lanka, TNSTC. His professional membership and contributions across multiple universities in abroad and India, reflecting his commitment and academic governance and quality enhancement. A certified resource person for SEBI Smart, NSC, NISM, and CDSIL, Dr. Mahadevan has conducted numerous investor awareness and financial education programs, contributing significantly to public literacy. He is also associated with professional bodies like ISTE, NITSD, and ICSI, and has been recognized for his excellence as a reviewer and editorial board member and academic consultant for various international journals in text with Scopus and other indexing bodies. Dr. Mahadevan are known for their deep insights, impactful delivery, and practical perspectives that blend academic theory and real-world application through his industrial knowledge. His passion for teaching, leadership, and lifelong learning continues to inspire both students, educators, and young entrepreneurs. We are truly honored to have a Dr. Mahadevan with us today. Thank you, Dr. Mahadevan, for sharing your knowledge and insights.
Thank you, Balraja, for your great introduction. We are honored to have Dr. A. Mahadevan sir with us today to lead this engaging session. Sir, we look forward to gaining new insights and perspectives from your expertise. Now, I invite you to kindly deliver the address gathering.
Good
Welcome
evening,
you, sir. Good
good
evening,
evening,
sir.
ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you for introduction of Dr. Balraj and coordinator of Kalevani, ma'am, and
Thank
the
you so much,
esteemed
sir.
institution of the College of VET College, one of my friend of the principal VP Nallaswamy sir, and convener of Lokesh Kumar, and Nalini ma'am, and all other coordinators and organizing committee, and all other participants to offer to me as an industry, we are expecting in the current scenario from the student community. So in this topic is rightly they noticed to me emerging technologies, their strategies implication, how it is impacted for the present NEP 2020. In our country, we are fortunating to lead to betterment of our future generation. That's why we are focusing into the latest technological updation and latest strategical implication it's required for the current scenario. That's why we are doing to focus into the particular perspective. The faculty development program definitely enlightened from the lots of institution. So for future ready purpose. So I think nearly 300 of participants is there. So I am as a part of academicians. I'm part of doing for some other industry also. I am doing so many industrial activities also in my native place. I am located in the very rural area, but I'm doing so many business also in my own perspective. Like I'm doing for agriculture business and other business also I'm doing. So the reason I am as a farmer background of my family, that's why I'm doing into this particular aspect. This particular concept is morely relevant to the current scenario. That's why we need adopting the new technology for shaping the industry people. That's why we have to latest technology we are transferring to our business. Definitely our future will be success. In this forum, I tell you so many things for the developmental perspective. Like we are having the some identifying the key technologies, like we are doing for the what are the way we have to identify latest technologies coming over there, how we are reshaping our industry, how we have to identify. Nowadays, the student community they could not aware about that present. If you need any clarification, sir, anyone you have raised the hands, then I will answer to you also at the time. Kalevani madam, are you able to hear my voice now?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Sir,
ma'am.
your
Thank you.
voice is audible, sir.
Thank you, Professor. So that's why we people, each and every student, we have to identify the key
Your voice
technology
is
first.
very low, sir. Sorry.
Madam, burden,
Voice is very low, sir.
voice is very low. 1 minute,
Mm.
madam. I will update you. 1 second, please.
Ma'am, kindly check your system audio, ma'am. Like system sound, ma'am. Like we are.
We
The
people are
audio is.
hearing the voice of chief guest.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So first we have to identify the key technology for the transforming the student to the particular industrial perspective. I have the better experience. Nowadays, the student community, they are not able to adopt it to the present scenario condition. They all people, they are doing only the knowledge of technology, but they are not implemented to the current in our industry expectation. Like I am doing for the one firm. I last month I conducted one placement drive from one institute. The student is not capable to do the product to market into the public. They are not aware about it. That's the mistake. How do we have to identify? All the students, they are doing only for the theoretical perspective only. They are not go for the practical perspective. That is the mistake from the student community in the present scenario. At the same time, they are not having the patience to learn the things. That is the biggest problem. Whatever we are asking the faculty member, immediately they will Google and they will chat GPT and they will use for the AI technology, they will tell something. But they cannot refer. That's why we are the faculty member. We should have to identify the key technology of the each and every student, and we have to give some assignment in the particular perspective. The student will be able to understand, and then they can adapt to the industrial perspective. You know, we are the teaching fraternity. The people what the present, the global level that student they are expecting like that, but they are ready to teach, but the student is not listen what we are telling like that only. That's why it is a very important things for the identify the key technology for the student. That is a mandatory. Then only the day to day we are changing everything, like the key sales, key setups, so many strategic ideas, innovative mindset. That's why the government of India, they are also launching for these so many activities like EDA, Entrepreneurship Development Institute. They are giving so many training programs also. That's why we people, we have to identify, we have to force them student, they have to learn. That will be betterment of the student community for the future benefit. So this one strategic thinking. So we people create for the, some innovative ideas and some innovative ways. The student will be get some knowledge into the particular perspective. Like we have to teach for the transferring the evaluation system. Like I also working in the so many professional bodies. So we are doing for the latest technological adaptation. Like assignments also online method and attendance system also online method and some other way we are doing that one. So like the industry people also we are expecting like that smart way of doing the things. That's why we are using for the latest strategic thinking ideas. It will be needed. So we people creating this type of impact to the student community, definitely they will adapt it to the present industry sector. It's very easy. Future ready skills. I think, I hope you all are the expertise in the academic field. You know very well about that. Whenever you people also, if time permit, you go on what the reality it's going on into the present particular industry sector. Like you go from the anyone sugar industry, like you go visited from the nearby in your location. For example, I'm in basically in Tamil Nadu. In my nearby location, we have the three sugar industries is there. For example, Sakti sugar industry is there. Bannariyaman sugar industry is there. Ponni sugar industry is there. I go there and I will discuss with the particular people. I am doing for my Sadananda feminist sugar business. That's why I'm going regularly to these three companies. All the HR manager, they said, so the student is not ready to cooperate to work with us. They are not having that much of skill. The skill in the sense, they're not ready to work in the down to the earth. That is the problem. All the students, they're expecting go there the place and take the phone, take some snaps, and they have to send it like that. That's why the people is not ready to work the ground level. That is the problem. And at the same time, what it's next it will come tomorrow the opportunities they will understand, then they have to prepare the skill that will be benefited for the future. So that's why future ready skills it's required for the current student. So innovation mindset, many people they are not ready to accept the changes. So when the student communities accept the changes, definitely they will improve the level. So the student always for search new information that will be enhance the knowledge then immediately they will adapt it to the organization condition. So today, each and every organization, they are having the own setup of the new type of technological ideas and innovation method. That's why the people ready to accepting the mindset into the particular company or the industry sector, so then they will immediately get into the position. That's why this main work, this particular presentation, so you have to identify the key skills to the student community, definitely be able to do the process for the betterment of the future. One, so in emerging technology, so many of the people, we have not planned properly to the innovative, like fundamentally what the changes of the industry is expecting. So what type of skills we are having, how we have to do that. Even I started my company in the year of 2000. That time I faced lots of issue. How to start, how to market the product, how to reach the customer, how we have to competitor to meet the product to the next level. Like that, I faced lots of issue. One fine morning, I find out where we made a mistake, how we have to approach the corporate people like that. Then only I have to move from the next level. That's why we should have to understand what the industry we have to perform in our future. Like that, we need disprove it for the something of the innovations ideas also. Today, you know very well about that exponential growth is required. So regularly we have to update. I have one more experience in this, particularly in this aspect. In my native place, one company started in the year of 2015 onwards, I think so. So the companies at the time, they're selling the product only for the 400 ton of 400 kg of butter. They are facing lots of struggle. One fine morning, the company owner immediately gets some idea, a spark is coming to the mind. Now, the company nearly 4,000 ton of butter their turnover. Like the company's growth immediately. So that's why they are adopting so much of technology into the particular company. The company is also now that IPO company is launching the shares to the public company they introduced. So like we should have to analyzing the present technology adopted company, and we are using the latest technology also. Artificial intelligence or information of technology, like that, so many ways we should have to identify and improving our things, then we can get for the some ideas easily we have to grow. So in my location, I have so many companies regularly visit for the purpose of my business, and another for the consulting work, another for the training work. I continuously go there and I learn lots of information to the particular things. So that's why we have to do that. For the technological perspective, we have to teach the student, definitely will be benefited for the future perspective. So that's why we all people, so we have to understand the present market conditions also, it's needed. Like you know very well about that. So like you see this, why emerging technology is needed. So it's importantly in globally. So artificial intelligence today that reached to the $7.5 billion its turnover into the particular perspective. The statistical information received from the in our website itself. So another in the year of perspective, IoT devices connected in the worldwide, as per the census of 2025, nearly 75 billion connected to the particular aspect only. So around 40% of jobs being transferred to the automation and artificial intelligence. So this means we people, we have to work dedicatively. Definitely we will achieve. I think you all the academician, you should know, those student is involved, dedicatedly do the things, definitely they will achieve. If the student community, they are not ready to take risk, definitely it is not at all possible. That's why we have to train the student at the time to the particular industrial perspective. We have to do that. Definitely they will good benefit it. Mainly, we have to give some assignments to the practically. So the observation method, and we go for the skill-based training method. So what are the ways we have to do the assignments and all? So then the student will be capable to gain some knowledge into the particular perspective. Perspective. Like another one is this for the artificial intelligence and machine learning method. So I think you people, you know very well about that. Recently, I think last session you had to discuss many information like chat GPT and AI technologies they're using and Google. and we all people we get all the information to the particular place itself. So that's why we have to do that healthcare revolution. I hope anyone guess how many insurance companies in India? Please, how many insurance companies in India?
15 to 20, sir.
Madam, you can say numerically exact figure I'm asking.
Yeah, altogether the main ones, the very known ones, two small ones, 20.
Not 20, madam. More than that.
Okay.
Please, it's right. It's good. Tell me anyone. Why I ask, that's interactive. You have to discuss with me. I will tell you more information. I received from Government of India for All India's AICT. I received nearly 2-3 projects from funded by Government of India. And I received Government of Tamil Nadu. I received 2-3 grants for the last year. So if you have to discuss like this, I received from Government of India still nearly 2-3 projects. It's ongoing. It's going on, madam, in my funded projects. That's why I'm asking. How many insurance companies in India? Anyone guess to tell to me?
More than 50, sir.
Prabhakaran sir, it's correct, but I am asking the numerical figure.
Exact figure, I don't know. But
Okay,
to my
no
knowledge,
problem.
it is almost like 55.
Yeah, nearly
But not
57,
sure.
57, sir. It's good, sir. It's good. Why I ask, even the healthcare evaluation, now we are using for the diagnostic accuracy, discovery, and personalized medicine and everything. We are getting so much of opportunity from in our student community. I tell you, last year we are conducting one survey, nearly 149 crores of 87 lakhs of population. The total population, we are only nearly 25 to 30% of insured people is there. So now we people, we are not convey the message to the student community. That's why they could not aware about that, what the revolution is coming over there. Even earlier we have to admitted in any one hospital, they will tell you, you have to some disease like that. After you have to get any one health insurance policy, once you are to admitted to the hospital, they will notice for this in this particular diagnosis for this particular case, then automatically they will insure the next time in the high amount. Like in the same aspect, we should have to take some awareness about this in this aspect. We can get lots of exports to the our student community. That's why you have to understand the artificial intelligence and machine learning also, they will get for the good benefit for we people. Next one for financial intelligence. I hope you know very well about that. This week we are celebrating one important information. Anyone you know that one? Coming this month, October 6th to up to 12th, we are celebrating one incident in the particularly in the financial sector. Anyone you know that?
Investors
SBI
awareness week.
Bank is doing SBI Bank is giving some insurance, something.
No, madam. No, no. This is for the world level on information it's going on. Financial purpose.
Investors awareness week, sir.
Yes, absolutely correct. So every year, the October 6th, not only October first week, they will celebrate it for the World Investor Week. Why this type of Investor Week they are conducted in the sense, now the student community, they are not aware about the future inflation, what it's going on, future money savings and investment opportunity, how it is going on. The people, they don't know. The next one, fraud detection. So I think this scam is going in the biggest way they are playing. Nowadays, the people will be doing scam for lots of amount they are invested into the particular sector. That's why the government of India, in the government of world, they are creating awareness to the particular information. That's why the financially we people intelligence it's required. We have to identify the fraud detection and algorithmic trading and risk assessment technique. That's everything we need. And only we have to manage to the present scenario. That's why you have to understand the financial intelligence also. Next one, customers experience. I think chatbot recommendations of engine. predictive analytics. Like the people, we should have to uh, text, get it some information for our future benefit. Many of the people nowadays we are not using for the latest technological adaptation. That's why we are facing so much of issues. Even in my companies also, I am doing for my business in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra, and Telangana also. So in this perspective, I send it my sugar from all the states. But at the time, the student in the different area, they will ask some questions also. Why the sugar is not this much quality? Why you are not inserted for the some fertilizer product into the particular like this? They will ask so many questions. Then each and every area I will explain, and I sell my product to the particular customer. That's why we need for the particular perspective, transparency is needed, and we need some decentralization also it's needed. So then only we have to easily to reach to the customer. That's why the customer experience we have to collect a feedback, then we have to face, then it's very easy. So that's why we people from immediately you can get for the artificial intelligence and machine learning perspective, it will be better for our future. Next one, blockchain and decentralization. I think we people trust and security is needed, but many people we are not aware about the trust and security. So whenever we have to start any one business, first you have to identify the trust, then only our business will be succeeded. If we could not trust to the people, it's very difficult to sell our product. At the meantime, the security is more important. So that's why you have to understand trust and security of the particular perspective, then it's very easy. Next one, for decentralization of power. So many of the people they have to get it all the power in the one person itself. That it's not good. I have much more experience. I worked in one company as a finance manager come administrative officer. At the day itself, my managing director gave power to me. You have to up to 50,000 you are eligible, up to 1 lakh you are eligible, up to 2 lakhs you are eligible. More than this, you have to get some approval like this. So each and financial aspect also, even administrative also some power. It will be decentralized. That will be easily we can manage to our business in the next level. So now the industry point of view, all the industry people they we are expecting in the student community, but in the particular perspective only. That's why we have to do that in the decentralization. Transparency is needed. So we people completely visualized from the in all aspect and supply chain movement. Even the transparency is there, then we automatically we have to improve our position. That it's very easy. So that is also it's needed. Efficiency of gaining, many of the student community they are not ready to accept for the gain some knowledge. That is the problem with us. So in this particularly in our industry perspective, we are not doing the fast settlement and automated of smart concern like that. We are facing so many issues. That's why we are cost automated smart contract. So these are all the we are missing. That's why we are doing for the so many issues in the present scenario. That's why we should have to go for the smart contract details and other perspective. It will be very useful to the future. So this is the blockchain and decentralizations method. Then go for the Internet of Things and connected for the intelligence. I hope you all people, you know very well about that one. Today, we people for getting some managing the particular things is very difficult. That's why the traffic, energy, and safety perspective, the industry also, we are expecting the more things from the IoT aspect. So, the people equipped with the so many failures, we have to immediately understand and prepare the some quality, and then we have to do the business. It will be definitely we will succeed. So today we have a number of opportunities there, like so many smart devices available in our forum. We can use the smart device. Then we have to act immediately, and we have to get some ideas. Then we have to give some solution that will be easily we can do the things. These are all the everything is I am telling for the intellectual perspective, for the industry perspective. So that's why we people you have to use in this particular perspective. It's very helpful to the industry people. So that's why you have the teaching fraternity. You have to teach your student. So creating these type of skills, smart cities, what they are expecting, how the industrial IoT is needed, how the consumer internet of technology, the internet of things we are using like that. We tell them so that it will be benefited for our student community for in our future. Next one, cloud and edge computing. I think many of the computer science faculty is also inside. You know very well about that one. Cloud computing device, how it is useful for the getting for flexibility we are using. So how it will be work out for this one. How the cost efficiency, how we have to control it. So how we have to store the data and all. That's why presently you all people, you can teach the student go to practically one company and what they are doing, get some 3 months or 6 months of some training program, and then the student will gain some basic knowledge about the particular things that will be benefited for the student. They can get immediately job into the present market. So that's why you have to understand these are all the importance of the things of the required for the current scenario. In our industry perspective, so many newly innovative companies like the EDA also funded by so many projects. In government of Tamil Nadu also so funded by so many projects. Government of India, they are also launching so many projects. So they are all giving for this some opportunity for this present student community. The student not capable to do the things from the present market condition. That is the problem. So that's why we have to give the training to the student, and automatically they have to understand these are all the concepts. Definitely they will get for the good opportunity in the present scenario. So that's why you people creating some opportunity for the student community, it will be better for the future. So at the same time, we have to giving the best balance between the present condition. So we give the speed and security and performance, everything. Definitely that will be benefited. These are all the industry perspective we are expecting to the student community. Next one for the reality of the extended of the reality. So now the extended of reality in the education scenario, the training. So we people give this some experience and training and medical simulation, safety training, remote collaboration, environment training, and healthcare application how we will use, and detail investment how we will use. We have to give these type of training. So definitely the student will get some knowledge in this particular perspective. Definitely they will able to get some opportunity in the present condition. So that's why you people do this. These are all the industry perspective. I'm not telling in the education perspective. These are the industry perspective that student also expecting. Like how to customer engagement we will do, how to enhancing the learning, and how to visualization of learning, and how to the simulation, mixed reliability blended. So like we have to give the training to the student community. Definitely they will adapt to the our market condition. So finally, the industrial perspective. I am next I am talk about for the education perspective. The industry perspective, take action for your strategy. Like you people assess the current state, so evaluate the particular organization, how we, the digital maturity and readiness they are accepted, and the standard of digitality of the particular things. How what are the strategies required to adapt to the present condition, like that you have to assess. At the same time, the technologically we can create the things that will be real impact will come. Many of the people they are not fixed some goals also. Even student also, after completing the undergraduation, what do you do next? They can tell, I am not still I am not fixed for the next level, like that. So even ask PG student, still I am not decided, like that. They will tell you. That's why we people create some ideas and goals to the student community that will be better for the present industry condition. And some capabilities also they will build. So they have to, some talent also they have available. You have to find out the talent, and the talent will convert out for the present industry condition. How to fit into that one, and we have some partnership where we can start. How we have to adjustable, how we have to go for the flexibility, what type of way we go for the next level, like that. We will give the important things to the student community. Definitely, they will also get benefit. So you have to, the student community can start at the time. You tell them start small. Don't think in the beyond level. So many of the students they will think for the investment the crores of rupees to the business. No need. You can start. Even it's my experience. I'm started in the year 2015. At the time, I'm started only for the minimum amount to invest into the sugar industry, sugar business. So now my turnover will be increasing every year, day by day. That I marketed my product easily to the reaching to the customer expectation. Then I have to do the things. At the same time, I learn fast. So in the small level segment, I have to understand what the customer expectation, how I move our product, how I can compete with my peers, and how I can go for the next level like that. I had to understand. That's why you can conduct for the. I think you all people in the academician, you know very well about that. Conducting your own pilot study and adapting some scaling technique also. Even you can adapt the liquor scaling technique and observation method. Student point of view, you have to collect some information, and customer what they are expecting like that. You can collect all those things. Based on that, you have to do the things. And definitely, the strategy will help to the particular company that will be moved from the next level. So that's why you all people today you have to prepare and you go from the next level. Definitely, you have to achieve. These are all the things for the industrial perspective. I am talking. I am next time talking about for the education side. If you have to any queries into the industry side, please ask me. I will explain to you. Any queries, any clarification, or you have to say something in the sense, you please tell to me. I will explain.
Thank you so much, sir, for that enlightening presentation. Now it's time to move on to the interaction session. The participant can raise a question.
Ma'am, I am not interaction. I am go for again for the strategical implication of the academic side. I am talking
Okay,
about
sir.
earlier for the education industry side. I am perspective. Now I am
Okay.
talking for the education side. If
Okay,
anyone
sir.
is talking about the industry, I am tell to this information. I go for the education. I am ready to take for the education also.
Okay, sir. You can proceed. No issues.
So Balraj sir introduced into my profile in the two perspective. I'm
Yes,
plan to teach only the industry, but he is telling for the academic also. That's why I'm talking to academic also now.
okay, sir. You can continue. Thank you.
Please, anyone you can ask. I will tell you my experience. Prabhakar sir, anything you want, you can ask me, sir. Any idea? I think 265 members is there in the participants. Please ask me some questions and doubts. Posted or chat box also, I will answer to you. Okay, we get asked
Sir,
enough.
continue, sir. When it comes to academics, we'll ask more questions, sir. That is our main area.
Oh, you are the main area in academic only, ma'am. I am as an industry man. That's why I tell you these things.
Oh,
Okay.
you said you are going to continue with the academics, no?
Okay. Yeah. Actually, the new education policy 2020 vision. So flexibility needed for the student community. So the student is not able to do the things earlier. I think we are using for the Gurukulam, and the Gurukulam to we are converted for the another level, and step by step we are changing the method of education. Now we are coming to the 2020 policy. So mainly we people enter into the multiple perspective. So that's why we have to gain some knowledge into the all aspects like exit point and entry point. We have to check lifelong. We have to learn for every day. This is for the continuous journey of learning perspective. We are also till date. We as a you are the academician. Day to day, you are learning for many things for the updating yourself and teach to the student community also. That's why educational journey is not end today itself. You have to do the things for regularly. So in this perspective, you have to innovatively. You can get some knowledge. Like I do my PhD in the year of 2006. At the time, they will ask only for some journals, then peer-reviewed journals, then reviewed journals, then go for the Scopus, SC index, and the index journal, like that they are asking. So that student community also now they are selecting the so many perspectives. That's why what the industry expecting in this particular aspect, we have to flexibility. The student will be high. Definitely, they will get some benefit. That's why the pedagogy is also changing for every year. So this is the way the flexibility is needed. Next one, digital interaction. I think I hope the all people geographical barriers is there, but we people accessibility of student community, what the skill they are having, then we have to give some input. Definitely the student will be gain some knowledge. Definitely they will do the things. Like next one, lifelong learning. So I think you people continuously skill development. Even the government of India and government of Tamil Nadu, they are providing so many skill development courses. Like I think already the previous session to talk about for that one, NPTL, CM course, and we are also in financial sector. We are doing for the NCF, National Center for Financial Education, NISM, National Institute of Securities Market. We are giving for the online education. Like we are doing for so many professional courses, also doing for the community. Please, you people, you can connect to this particular forum. Definitely, the student will also get more benefit. Next one, innovation. So we have the so many pedagogy method. We have to use it for the curriculum changes and prepare learning, and uncertainties also is there. That's why you have to use in this integrity of digital tools effectively. Definitely, we will gain so many knowledge to the particular perspective. That's why flexibility, digital integration, lifelong learning, then innovations of this thing. Why future ready of education matters. So now I think you all people, a past educator, they have to do for the so many sources, like the turn of the books, they will gain lots of information. A primary source of knowledge, they have to strong. So the stage by stage, they have to study. But today, the people is not doing that one. The facilitator, the mentor, the designer, the personalized people, what they are telling, but they cannot understand. But they are always using for the own way of learning method. That's why they are facing some issue. That's why you people also teach them lecture-based instruction, assignments, so fit for the final approaches and all the perspective. Collaborative learning is also needed. Peer-to-peer learning is also needed. That's why you have to go in this particular perspective. The student will be definitely they will benefit and then it will be good. Next one for emerging technology reshaping to the education scenario. I think you people you know very well about that. These are all these six is needed. Six key technologies is needed. Like for artificial intelligence, then go for the big data analysis and experiential learning method and blockchain. So cloud computing, like this type of technologies also is reshaping for our student community. That's why you people you can do these things for your student community. Definitely, they will also get benefited. So it will be very useful. Next one for artificial intelligence and automations of personalizing the learning journey. So adaptive the learning and intelligent 24 into 7 tutoring method also it's available. You can do some input to the student community. Definitely, they will also get some benefit for the future. So these are all the industry we are expecting into the particular perspective. Next one for immersive learning with AR and VR method.
Sir, sorry to disturb. Sorry to disturb. Actually, your slide is not showing, sir. You are in the first slide.
First slide.
Yeah, sir.
This
And
one,
sorry for the interruption. Thank you.
this one.
No, now you are in the first slide, that intro slide with your name and your designation and your company.
Dr. A. Mahadevan, Managing Director, Sadananda.
Yes, sir. That is the first slide we are able to see.
This one, ma'am. This is the first slide.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to see now?
Sir, kindly share entire screen. You have shared, I think, a tab.
Yeah, sir. I am in my rural village, in my native place itself. My firm itself, I am standing over here, sitting. That's, I think I
Now we are
shared.
in the second slide, sir. It is
Uh,
visible.
Now we
Yeah,
are.
first slide, it's okay.
Yeah, sir. Now it's
Super, fine. Thank you. Okay, madam. Now?
sir, now we people are visible, seeing, sir.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Now
Thank
it's
you.
visible. Yes.
Okay. This is my first slide. So the NEP 2020 vision is for the industry we perspective, flexibility, digital integration, lifelong learning, innovations. So we all people give the student community for this type of way of education. Definitely the student will become get into the opportunity from in our industry sector. And the future ready educator matter. Traditionally the traditional role we are using the future ready to the educator like this type of critical thinking, designing, personalized experience catalyst, and collaborative learning. Even if you have the chance, particularly the student faculty members, you go and visit the place into the market condition, how they are expecting. Then you have to teach to the student. Then easily they will get some opportunities also. Like you go there, this is a betterment of the student community benefit. So that's why the future ready to the educator, you have to do this, it will be benefited. Next one for emerging technology reshaping to the learning journey. So we all people give the student community for this so many Next one, emerging technology reshaping the education. These are all the 6 skills for this emergency for reshaping the education technology, like in the all perspective, like artificial intelligence. We are doing that. One minute. So, yeah, artificial intelligence we are giving for the personalizing and intelligence assignments we are doing, learning pattern. So what thinks it's there. So how they so like that we have to use. Next one for environmental beyond and physical of this internet things of things we will be doing this. So are you able to listen
Yes,
my
sir.
voice?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We people are here, hearing your voice.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay.
So we all people creating some action plan for the educator. So regularly, as an academician, we should have to learn continuously. What it's coming the presently we are doing the learn continuously. It's mandatory and experimental fearlessly. For example, I tell you experimental fearlessly. I'm doing for my academic for auditing work. I am closely associated with one chartered account firm. I'm regularly go and visit from the bank audit, concurrent audit, statutory audit, and dual audit like that. Then I got so much of experience. So then I am only immediately associated with the chartered accountant office, filing all the assignments and all. So I will get some benefit. You go to the share market, you go from the particularly share broking office, that depository participant, they will teach you something. Like that, we have to closely associate, then get for the experiment. Easily we have to adapt student into the industry perspective. Like we go and visit continually into the particular place itself. Next one for collaborative actively. So you have to share your ideas and you have to practice and you have to compare with your peers, mean the competitors. Then you have to get some experience and your colleague will share some knowledge that will be benefited for your future. That's why you all people create some action plan for each and every educator. Definitely you can gain some knowledge. So reflect for regularly. So it's not easily for gain in a one day. It's not possible. So that's why you have to assess. So whatever you have to time permit, you go there, you have to transfer your idea, get some knowledge to the particular person, get some small concept to the particular person. Then you have to do the things for the future benefit. So these are the actual plan. It's required for the educator and to the we are the industrial perspective. I'm telling. So this is only needed for the current scenario for the industry side. So finally, technology will never replace the great teacher. So that's why you all people is even NEP 2020 also implemented. But teachers will be need for the many things. So that's why you have to rethink for the education. It's not just for the tools, but we have to use for the impact of the student community in future. That's why we have to create. So we have to do many things for our the betterment of our student community. That's why even if we are the industry, we are expecting the student community for the hard work people, then they will give some input that will be needed, we are expecting. So it's the best way to practice and predict for the future is to create you people. It will be benefited for the our industry perspective. So I hope you people, you ask any clarification regarding the industry perspective and academic perspective. I will tell you my level best. You can ask any clarification, any doubt to me.
Thank you so much, sir. The participants, you are welcome to share your thoughts and questions with our resource person.
So actually, you people, you need ask some clarifications. I will explain to you as in the industrial perspective. Please, madam, unmute all the members, and only they will discuss with me.
Sir, they
Okay,
can
sir. Sure.
speak now.
Yeah, please, sir.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can do.
Thank you, sir, and good evening. I'm Satya from Shastra University, and it's a wonderful session. Actually, I would like to hear from you since you have a balanced experience in both industry as well as in academia. What are all the challenges Indian education system will face if we implement technology into our regular education, which includes from curriculum to till the assessment, which is mentioned in NEP 2020?
I'm actually the curriculum NEP 2020 based upon the student, the present expectation of the industry perspective. I agree. But the student, they are not ready to involve to gain some knowledge into the practical perspective. They're missing. But the student, they learn, but they are not adapted to the particular industrial environment. Whenever the student enter to the education sector to industry side, they will think like that. They will get within a short span of time reach to the next higher position like that. So that is missing. So that's why the in NEP 2020 they will frame for 3 months, 2 months for the training purpose. It's better for the student community. Will move from the next level.
Thank
Satya
you, sir.
ma'am.
Thank you, sir. I got it.
Actually, one thing I will tell you.
Yes, sir.
I am early as an academician. At the time, I regularly go and visit from this all the perspective. Like my company is a sugar company. That's why I'm regularly visited from Sakti Sugars. It's a one public limited company. And Banariaman Sugars is a public limited company. And another one for Ponni Sugars. Regularly and go and visit how the sugar can purchasing, how they are doing, how they are market the product from the outside, how the white sugar is marketed, how the ethanol is marketed, how the bakas will be marketed, how that sugarcane cultivator they are doing business like that. I will collect all the information. Then I can do my business is going the next level, madam.
Yes, sir. And another thing is that that multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary approach is which is no very important in today's academic. Say for example, if you have a BCom student,
Madam, I think unmute yourself, ma'am.
am I audible?
Yeah, audible, ma'am, please.
Yeah. Sir, actually, I would like to hear from you about I'm emphasizing on the multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary. Because, say, for example, if a BCom graduate coming out of the graduation, the company won't expect only the knowledge in accountancy and finance. They expect more in technology oriented knowledge. So,
Ma'am,
your perspective
yeah,
about that.
yeah, I am completed my undergraduation BA economics. My post graduation in MSc psychology. My PhD in management. I am working in the share market like NSC, BSc, CDSL like that also. Again, I am traveled from I am as a business doing managing director of my firm also. I am advised from so many sectors, but multidisciplinary is there. Definitely, they will sustain the position in the same level. But we have to more opportunity from the market condition.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Sir, good evening, sir. This is Dr. Meenakshi Sundaram from Mohammed Sarak Engineering College.
Please, sir.
Sir, being an industrialist as well as academician from academia, what is your expectation as an industrialist from the students at present, sir? Because we do have an autonomous syllabus where we have our syllabus according to the industrial needs and all. But in spite of all these things, why people are not getting placements in the companies?
Sir, actually, I am as a HR recruiter from 2, 3 multinational companies as well as in our local companies also. So, in my perspective, how we recruit the student in the sense, what the student practical exposure knowledge they are having. Immediately, we give some priority to get the opportunity, sir. Even the student enter to the in our campus, immediately the student take the mobile. We have to observe it. Immediately, the student is not get the opportunity. So we are placed for the so many newspapers, so many booklets, and everything we have to place in the launch before they outside the interview hall. But they never take into the particular things. That's why immediately we think that this student is this particular candidate is not get for good position like that. So in this perspective, we have to identify. Then track
Okay,
record.
sir, I accept your view, sir. But actually, if you say that the people are not interested in reading books and newspapers and all, then what is the use of implementing a technology-oriented artificial intelligence with the subjects of with the students? Because
Sir,
it is going to spoil the students because they will not have the practice of reading the books or going to library.
sir, that I hope you know very well about that. Practical exposure is not there. What is the use about that particular person we recruited in our company? But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he always using dependent for AI. He always using for chat GPT. I can work into the particular one. Why I have to appoint it for the student, a particular person? Even in my office, 25 employees are in my firm. All the 25 employees, it's you come and visit my office, I will do the same practice. The student compulsory 9 o'clock they enter into in my office, keep the mobile in outside only, not in inside the campus. Even the break time, half an hour to 1 hour permitted. Other afternoon they left the 4:30 or 5 o'clock, then only they have to take the mobile outside. This is the policy, then we will pay the money.
Yeah, that's okay, sir. But actually, is it practically applicable in all the industries, sir?
Sir, it's applicable. Depends upon the administrative. We have to play the role, sir. Otherwise, not possible, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Because using mobile, even as an academician, as a professor, we are not able to control students by usage of these mobiles.
Sir, student is different, employee is different, sir. Student is
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
employee. I am bended with the employee in the sense my company will go down. It's not profit making company. Even
Yeah, yes, sir.
that's why I am fully for autocratic role into the particular my perspectives.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Of course. But actually, we as an academician, we cannot follow the autocratic rules, sir. We have to be democratic with the students.
Sir, academic. That's why I tell you, I'm as an industry person. In my perspective, I'm doing this particular perspective only, sir. Otherwise, not possible. Even one of my employees not doing properly, immediately we have to remove the person. We have to put
Yeah,
some
yeah.
other person
Yes,
to
sir. Yes, sir, of course.
replacement.
I to understand, sir, because I'm also from industry. Then I switch over to academics, but I know the pressure from the industry. But my question is whether the current students are able to understand the scenario of the industry. I don't think so.
That scenario created by the family, sir. Those who are completed the 18 years, then you give the some responsibility to the student, a particular person. Then only they have to understand for the future. But
Exactly, sir. Exactly, exactly.
even the parents, they are protected for the kids like that. So they are not permitted to go outside. They whatever they are asking mobile phone. I tell only one example now. Last month I went to one mobile shop. One mobile shop. I am sitting over there. One student is coming, enter inside the mobile shop. Asking for the Samsung new model, I think so, 1.5 lakhs. He start asking the phone immediately. Mother and father purchase the phone, give it to son. Simply, I'm asking why you have to give this mobile. He said, otherwise he never accept my words. Immediately he purchase and give to that. What is the necessity to the particular mobile to the guy?
So my concern is also like your concern only, sir. The students, they have to understand the industrial needs, exact needs, as well as they should understand the responsibility also.
Mm. Another one more, Sri Geeta, I think so. I'm asking one question. What are the challenges to academic phase and establishment collaborating with industry? And how can they can overcome? This, it's very easy, sir. I think you are all academician. How many members your contact is more than 5,000 to 6,000?
Sir, pardon, sir?
Your contact persons, your total number of contact in your mobile phone, more than 6,000 members.
Maybe 1,000 to 1,500, sir. That's all.
Those who are more, I'm asking in the group, nearly 280 members is there at present. Anyone more than 5,000 is there? Please say anyone.
I don't think so, sir.
Anyone? Why asking? No, I am having nearly 8,000 contact in my mobile phone. Why I ask, these type of network is there. Automatically, we people get good connectivity from the entire world.
Exactly, sir.
Even Dr. B. Meenakshi Sundaram is also connected in my book. The reason you are all added my contact. Like this, we have to create the forum.
Yes, yes, sir.
But the healthy contact people, sir, I'm not asking the entire population. But healthy contact people is needed with us. Then only the academic and the industry contact will be collaboration is done.
Definitely, sir. Definitely, sir. I agree with your statement, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, good evening. My name is Muralidharan calling from, speaking from VLB Janagamal College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore.
Please, sir.
Sir, my question to you is, sir, you were talking about this NPTL and SWAYAM courses in between the session, and we are asking the students to take up the courses whichever they want. And yes, I do accept that taking those courses after completing it can give more credits to the students. The students can have good knowledge on that particular topic. And sir, my question to you is, what is your view, sir? Does the HR recruiters of private limited companies, do they hire the students based on having this kind of certificates, or it is just a waste of time appearing for the NPTL examinations after spending so much of money, time, and all?
Certificate and everything is accepted, sir. We recruited for 100 shortlisted for 10 members. Out of the 10 members, what is the knowledge they are having? We immediately recruit the particular candidate to fit into in our companies.
Okay, but most of the students who have completed, sir, when they have applied for any job, the HR recruiter said that they are not considering these NPTL certificates. It's just because of the pressure from the management. I am sure that many of the professors here inform the students to complete on the NPTL courses. But when it comes to a job market, the HR recruiters are not considering this as main certificate.
Professor, one thing I tell you, I am completed my graduation from the MBA, MSc psychology and all. I worked earlier in academic. Then I moved from the industry. Now I am go from the HR recruit from so many companies. What the company is expecting, I am recruit this particular candidate. He will do the things. Then you can recruit. Otherwise, no, like that. The person is having the very good 9.9 CGPA, but he cannot speak anything. He cannot market for the particular product to the outside. What is the use about that one? Even they are having so much of certification, but what is the use? But they have certification with some knowledge. Definitely, we can recruit. This is the policy, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I completely understand on on the way the HR recruit the students, but my concern is, sir, this the management asking the students to complete this NPTL course, and we need the certificate. I think this is only for the purpose of getting a NAC accreditation, and I don't think it is benefiting in the students for getting a job.
Sir,
Professor, just a minute, sir. Sorry for the interruption.
please.
Actually, sir, what you said is right. Actually, for the pressure from the management, we do encourage the students to appear for NPTEL. But actually, I could see that those students who have completed NPTEL, because we are not able to cover all the subjects in the syllabus. For example, if you take a management, a person who is doing elective in marketing and HR, he cannot study finance or logistics or something like that. So these type of courses will give an additional knowledge, but provided we always insist that industrialists or industries to consider these type of courses, because uh, when students are appearing for interview, there are certain students who with the NPTEL courses and there are certain students without NPTEL courses. But I could see that some of the students who have completed NPTEL, they got an opportunity. So NPTEL is not a criteria, as you rightly said, but it gives an additional opportunity for the students to express themselves for this particular course. So I
Please,
think
sir.
in that way it is useful, sir.
One thing I tell you. That's for the courses for the just like that entry pass. You can enter inside. Then remaining you can perform well. Definitely you will get. I think I hope one more practical experience I am tell to you. In my area, so many MPBS doctors is there, but only one MPBS doctor, MPBS, MD, MCH like that is there. But only MPBS qualified doctor, the patient is like standing the queue. How it is there? Muralidharan, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm on the line. I'm on the line.
Please tell me, sir. So in my street, so many doctors, MPBS, MD, MCH, so many specialist doctor also is there. Just like that, MBA, only just MPBS doctor, the patient is on queue. Why?
Maybe the kind of knowledge you have.
Yeah, you only telling. So that's why we are the industry people. We are expecting like that only.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fine. I got it.
Yeah, one more person is asking, how can student identify internship opportunity in the industry, and what is the best approach to secure them, considering the internship have become the crucial bridge to placements? It's a very good question. So internship is very easy. Sir, I tell you one example. I completed my course in the year of 2006. Then I submitted on proposal to the government of India. Then I got funded from government of India for the PhD fellowship. I completed my PhD in the fellowship in the government of India itself. So we need the urge to learn for the funding internship and all. We can easily get so many companies they offered. Like you go from the particularly website itself. So many websites is there in the particular fellowship website. You can enroll your name. You can approach. Definitely they will provide you. So it's good opportunity. I think the SaaS name is 1 minute. Who is this? Sir, please speak Sri Geeta. Okay. So they're asking the same question. Please, you go there and you can get some knowledge. Anything?
Hello, sir.
Please, ma'am.
Sir, good evening, sir. It's very nice session. I just
Thank you,
want to
ma'am.
know is NEP, this NEP 2020 industrial role. Are we taking it seriously, or we are going to implement and going to take it seriously?
Madam, it's serious. It's serious is not doesn't matter, ma'am. We have to do and follow. So we are expecting the things. That's it, ma'am. Whatever the student is ready, caliber is there. We have to immediately get the opportunities.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
If you need industry contact, please ask me. I will do it my level best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Even for student internships also?
Student internships also, I will give you the guide. I am not give the entire journey of the help. Only I give the guide.
Yeah,
You have to take and
I do understand. You will give the names of the industries.
Sure, ma'am. I have more contact from the industry sector, ma'am. I have working with the SEBI. SEBI. That's
Can
why
you
I
share
have
your
the
email and phone number in the chat box?
yeah, you can ask to the coordinator of the particular event. They will give you, ma'am.
Hope they will share with us.
No, ma'am. I am not share anything. I think actually I am working in the some other government sector also. That's why they will share you, ma'am. You can ask. They will give you.
Who will share, sir?
The coordinator of the particular Atal.
Okay. They are sharing the PPTs. I don't know whether they will share your personal details or no.
Yeah, it's my firm is there, ma'am. They will share you my personal details to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyone, you have to say some feedbacks and what you are expecting. I fulfill or not, please you share to me. It will be better for my further presentations.
Sir, it was a wonderful session, sir, because we could know what is the current scenario from an industrialist. Actually, for the three sessions yesterday and today, we had three sessions. We had an academic people, but that's also good, no doubt about it. But today we have an excellent what is called as a conversation with an industrialist and what is the current scenario? Because as you rightly said, that industrial institute interaction must be there to get the students to develop the skills of the students. So that's what we need, because as being an academician, we are having a lot of problem in connecting with the industries. So many of the industries, because they go for internship and all. But my vision is actually, if the internship is fruitful, if the internship is useful for the students, definitely they'll get the placement. But that is the question we have. So I think we need to address these issues with the students also. And anyway, thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful presentation today. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Meenakshi sir. Thank you. Murali sir, any others?
Sir, thank you so much, sir. The way you have interacted, it is really very good. And regarding that NPTEL certification course, the sir asked the question, and the way you have given the answer, it is really wonderful. Yesterday, I asked one question to the one speaker. I got the answer through him, and with you again, it has fulfilled the answer in a similar manner. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for thanks for the opportunity, organizers. I'm thanking you.
Thank you,
And
Naresh.
sir, thank you, sir. Thank you.
thank you. I hope you learned something today. So I say only one word from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam in Tamil. பிறப்பு ஒரு சம்பவமாக இருந்தாலும் இறப்பு ஒரு சரித்திரமாக அமையட்டும். So we people born, but we have to create for our history in our future. That's the as a academician, we industrial people, we are expecting in your side like this type of manner. So once again, thank to the organizer, especially at present the Kalevani ma'am. So thank you for coordinating this event. Thank you one and all for thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Really, it was a wonderful session with great energy and for addressing the patient participants' queries with an engaging session. Really, it was a nice session, and you just be cleared all our doubts with the academy and industrial cap. So, thank you so much. So now we can conclude the session. As we come to the close of the day 2 of this FTP program, I took this opportunity to thank our management, the resource person, Dr. M. Chandramohan sir, as well as Mahadevan sir, for their valuable time, deep insights, and inspiring sessions that have added value for this program. A heartfelt thanks to our management, principal, dean, organizing team for their support and guidance. Special thanks to all the participants for your valuable and involvement attentive throughout the session and enthusiasm for the entire session. Let us rejoin tomorrow with the same spirit of learning and collaborations for another exciting day of exploration under the banner of developing future ready educators for NEP 2020 vision. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all.
Dear participant, please hold on for a minute. We need to take a video. Please, everyone can switch on your video so that we can take a screenshot of the session.
Please allow us to.
Yeah,
open the video.
you can take now. You can open now.
Sorry for us, no power. I'm in Cali.
No problem now.
What about the feedback link, ma'am?
The feedback link was shared in the group now. Like
Hello?
in the chat box, it was there. You can check the chat box.
Not there, sir.
The feedback link is in the chat box, with Zoom chat box. I will share it again if you want.
Yeah, sir. Actually, it's not there. I'm looking for it.
Okay.
Can you share it again, sir, please?
It will be shared now.
Can we switch off our camera?
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you everyone for sharing your camera.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.